everyone, I'm the MINIac, and today, for some unknown reason, I'm driving a 4-door 2019 Mini Cooper S. Now, why am I doing that? Well, I'm not necessarily a fan of 4-door, so I'm trying to figure out if I can learn to like it. So far, I've been driving it for about an hour now, and I'm actually not that unimpressed. It's actually a very good car. It drives just as well as the 2-door. It is a little longer than the 2-door, but then again, so is my Clubman, so it's not terrible. I wanted to take this car, but I don't. It has all the same options as the regular 2-door hardtop. Granted, it has 2 extra doors. So why did I not like this car? The reasons for that, as I turn the AC down, were that I just didn't like the idea of a 4-door Mini Cooper. There was just something about it I just didn't like. I wanted it to be the 2-door hardtop. That's the way it's always been. That's the way it should be. But this isn't terrible. I mean, granted you have 4 doors, but it's also making it a 5-passenger car, which is useful in the fact you can carry 1 extra friend with you, assuming you have 4 friends. I have multiple friends, but that's another story. It's not a bad vehicle. Well appointed, nice leather steering wheel, the same kind of tweed looking interior that I really like in this Mini. I don't know why, I just really like this interior. It's very comfortable. It's very supportive, very relaxing. This is a very enjoyable drive. Yes, it's an automatic transmission, and I have it in sport mode, and it does have the flappy paddle shifters, but that aside, it's not a bad vehicle. What do I not like about it? I still can't get my head around the fact that it has 4 doors. So, that's a given. I'm driving around Kansas City today, though, because I want to see just how useful this vehicle is. Well, not useful, but is it really all that bad? And so far, it hasn't proven to be. The visibility is just as great. Actually, I think the visibility is actually even better in the 4-door because I can look out a back window and see what's behind me. People do stop and stare at this thing as it drives by. It might be because it's starlight blue or 4-door or just the fact that it's a Mini. But it's a great car. This thing is seriously loaded, though. I mean, I don't even know what this button is. There's a button that has, looks like it has sensors go all the way around the car. I have no clue what that is. I'm going to have to find out. But I like it. It's comfortable. It drives well. I have it in sport mode, like I said. I'm having fun. Would I trade it for my Clubman? Probably not. Would I buy a 4-door over a 2-door? Probably not. But if you're looking for a 4-door Mini that is good to carry the family around, and you can still have a little bit of fun carving the canyons or twisty roads, not a bad choice. So what did I set out to accomplish today by driving this 4-door hardtop? I'm just trying to see all of Mini's offerings and what are the great things about them, the positives, the negatives. There really aren't very many negatives when it comes to the Minis. I mean, this thing is just great, actually. But I need to get onto some country roads because city roads are not helping me as I am stuck behind the trolley. And Kansas drivers, Missouri drivers are complete... Excuse me. Kansas drivers are complete jerks. And so are Kansas City, Missouri drivers. But I definitely don't want to get this video censored, so I'm going to blip that out. So what do you get for your $34,000, $35,000? You get a lot. I mean, this is a fun car. So, like I said, I'm driving through Kansas City because I want to see just how enjoyable it is to drive this car around Kansas City. It's starlight blue, so it's one of the newest colors. And let's see how many people actually stare at it as I drive by. So we got people crossing the street right now in front of me. Any of them looking? Nope, none of them looked. Oh well. Up there's Liberty Memorial, so we're near Union Station right now. Let's see what the get up and go is in this. Considering the road narrows up ahead and I have a car next to me. We're gonna have a little fun. Gotta turn off the radio because it's creating a lot of background noise. But I love minis, what can I say? So I have to try them all. It's kind of like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. I never quite got into that, so I won't discuss that. But minis are easy to get into. This has Harman Kardon too. This is nice. Well, it is a 2019, so stupid Kansas, Missouri drivers. And the Range Rover in front of me. I'm actually enjoying this. So, not a bad thing, actually. So, I have some other things coming up on the channel. I'm trying to save some money so that I can get a upgrade for the Clubman. Not to mention, we also have the race car coming soon. As soon as my friend gets that accomplished, finished, done, and over at my house so that I can start enjoying it. So you'll get to see that car soon. That is a whole different ball game compared to this one, or compared to the one that I own. But that's another story, and that's another episode. So we're going to head towards the Country Club Plaza because, like any person who owns a four-door automatic Mini, you'd want to go shopping. And how useful is this car if you're going to go shopping? We're going to find out as soon as I can get there. It's going to take a while because people don't know how to drive. At least I'm getting some green lights along the way, but people still cut in front of you. Like I just said, people cut in front of you. Now it's 101, it went down 2 degrees. It's 103 last I looked at the thermometer. So, not including the heat index, it is hot. So it's nice to be in a nice comfortable car with air conditioning. This also has a white roof. And if you didn't know, lighter colors tend to reflect the sun back, whereas darker colors absorb the sun. So, I'm wearing a black polo, it's absorbing the sun. I have to keep continuity, that's why I wear it all the time, most of the time anyway, for the videos at least. The white roof reflects the sun, so it keeps this car relatively cool. The striping guy, the guy who does all the vinyl for the Minis, Todd Pearson, he makes a Sunroof Delete Kit. Now what that is just a vinyl panel that's the same color as your roof that covers up the sunroof so it prevents the heat or sun from getting through the glass. So it keeps your interior relatively cool, and it also makes it easier to keep the car cooled down a lot quicker as well. But we are coming up on the Country Club Plaza, and if you're ever to Kansas City and you want to look for a place to go shopping, Country Club Plaza is a great place to go. Lots of shops, lots of restaurants, lots of hotels. My parents' personal favorite hotel down here is the Raphael. My favorite store down here, well, I don't really have a favorite store. Hallmark has a really cool store down here called HMK, so you can get all the cool Kansas City stuff. But we are entering the plaza. And there it is, the Country Club Plaza. I am hoping that my little GoPro over there is recording all of this, so otherwise I might have to film it again. This is just an average day in a Mini, so we're not doing anything real special with this car. I'm not going to talk about any of the features. We're just going to day-to-day driving with this car. What's it like driving it around just on an average day through Kansas City? Pretty standard. It's a pretty normal car. I mean, it's comfortable and it's fun to drive. So you're not having a boring drive here. This isn't a Toyota Camry kind of driving. This is decent driving. There's Barnes & Noble, so you want to get a book. I'm going to find us a parking garage we can navigate through. Come on, green light. There we go. And there's a parking garage. We're going to go ahead and give this a shot. It's a little dark in here. I apologize for the bad lighting. It's a parking garage. What do you expect? If you're looking for a Mini and you want a four-door, the hardtop's probably a good one to get. Hardtop, the Countryman, the Clubman, all of them are really good. The four-door hardtop kind of gets a bad rap, I think. I think people just don't like it just because it's a four-door hardtop. They think if you're going to do four doors, get the Clubman or the Countryman. But it's not terrible. It just depends on the options and the trim level. Like, I wouldn't get a Cooper four-door, but I would get a Cooper S four-door. There are a lot of Minis in this garage. Here. Alright, everyone. Not a bad day. This is definitely a Mini to have if you're looking for something to get around the city and you want to have a little fun, or if you do want to go carve the canyons but you want four doors. I like it. I didn't think I would actually enjoy it, but I actually like it. It's kind of odd looking on the outside just because it has four doors, but not a terrible car. So, I'm going to get this back over to the dealership because they need their inventory and everything. But I'm sure you'll see another video coming up down the road. And until next time, I am the MINIac. And this is just a reminder for you all. Life is too short to drive a boring car. So, go buy a Mini. Seriously, go buy a Mini. In fact, I'll even include the website down below for Mini USA and Baron Mini, because if you want to buy this car, it's sitting over there. It's on their lot. And for all of you in the Kansas City metro area who didn't know, Baron BMW is being renovated, so all of their employees are in the showroom of the Mini dealership for about a year. So bear with them while they're working on renovating that building, because as soon as they get back out, the Mini folks will have all their space again, they'll have their showroom again, and everything will be back to normal. So, catch y'all later.